Robin Abramson.
Yeah.
Look at you posing for the camera there.
Oh, you did the 3, 2, 1 countdown, so.
I'm over here. I know this is all about you.
It usually is. No. That's a joke.
She's humble, ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen, I want to know all the sordid details about this affair that you're carrying on with Pittsburgh. You've worked a lot here in the city in the past year. We've seen a lot of things. In Tamara?
Yeah, that was one of the more exciting and challenging things that I did this year.
It was a different show.
Yeah, it
People
was.
People talked about that.
They did talk about it, and it was so exhilarating to be a part of something that was such a buzz. You know, sometimes you do plays and people go, so what are you doing right now? And you're like, oh, I'm doing a show at the blank blank, and they go, And this time I was like, oh, I'm doing Tamara. I wrote up Shalom, and they were like, we are coming. We heard all about it. Casbah is catering. We are there. What should I wear? And it was just so exciting to be a part of that.
Congrats on that. You know, does it get exhausting being consistently typecast as beautiful women? But you as many actors do, make it look so easy. What about this craft is hard for you?
Oh gosh, so much is hard. I don't really know where to start with that. You know, it's hard. Rejection is hard. Not getting something that you really want is hard. Getting something that maybe you're not right for, but you really want to be great at is hard. Finishing a show and thinking maybe you didn't quite do your best, or maybe you could have found something more that time is hard. I could go on forever, but so much more than is hard, there's so much more of it is fun.
Now, if something strange happened and all performance art ceased, what would you do? What would be your second go-to? What talents does Robin Abramson have off the stage?
That's a good question. I really thought I was going to be a veterinarian.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I realized that animals dying is like, I can't even imagine anything sadder, so. But it would have to do something with animals or maybe children.
And you know, this is funny that you mentioned both those things, because I've always heard the old adage, you should never appear on stage with children or animals.
Yeah, no, they upstage you.
Right, but yet those are the two things that you go to. Maybe it's because that's what's lacking on the stage for you, is your involvement with children and animals.
No, I did The Sound of Music once in Israel. This is funny, I was living in Jerusalem and I was dying to do some theater, and there was an English-speaking theater company that was doing The Sound of Music, and I was like, well, this is the only country in the world that will cast me as Maria. So, but there were lots of kids in that play.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got to.
And none of them were as cute as I was. No, I'm just kidding.
That's where this was all leading to. You just had to say that.
No, it was all leading to, they were wonderful children, and it was actually a really remarkable experience.
Now, did you yourself start acting as a kid, as a child?
I didn't, actually, not until high school. I auditioned for the musicals because that's what my sister was doing and that's what some of my friends were doing. So I didn't know, this wasn't something that, like, I was 8 years old and my mom was taking me to casting calls and PMT, and no, I didn't. It kind of just happened when I was 17 or 18 years old.
Now tell me a little bit about this show, Or. It's kind of like the Who's On First thing. I'm going to see the play Or what?
I know.
Or, the play. Yeah, or what else, you know? What is this about? Without spoiling anything.
Without spoiling anything, okay, I love this play so much. I have never done anything like it. Everybody should see this play. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's called Or. It's written by Liz Duffy Adams, and it's set in Restoration era, and it takes place mostly during one night in the life of Afra Bain, who was England's first, or Europe's first English-speaking playwright.
Now that's the correct pronunciation of it, because I always thought it was Afra Ben.
Yeah, I think it's Afra Bain. There was some discrepancy when we first started rehearsal, but I think it's Afra Bain.
That's what you're going with, all right.
And you have to be consistent.
Yeah, it's not like we can call up her people and ask her and them or anything. You know,
no, she's dead.
Anyway. That was implied, but thanks for driving it home there with a little subtlety. That's great.
That's what this play. This play is all about subtlety.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was a good representation. So.
Yeah, but the play takes place in one night, and she's trying to write this play that's going to be produced by one of the two big theater companies in London, and she's got to get this play done, and she just keeps getting interrupted over and over and over again, and it's a hilarious, just raucous, playful sex farce would be the word I would use to describe it. It is a sex farce. There's gender bending, there's love triangles. You just never know what's going to happen next. There's doors slamming. It's fast-paced. It's going to be the time of your life.
Now, how much of it is factual?
Well, this is interesting. A lot of what we know about Afra is kind of theoretical. She could have been this, she could have been that. So we know that she wrote some plays. We know that maybe she had a relationship with Charles. We think maybe she had a relationship with Nellie Gwynn, which is one of the hottest, the new hot actress in London at the time. But nobody really knows for sure, and so that's why it's kind of fun, and that's why the playwright, I think, kind of felt like she could do anything she wanted.
Take some liberties.
Yeah.
So whom do you play in this piece?
I play a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to give too much away, but most notably I play Nellie Gwynn, who was the hot actress at the time. She played Breach's parts. She was known as a comedian, not so much as a dramatic actress.
Small ensemble cast.
Yeah,
right?
There's 3 of us. Erica Cuenca plays the lovely, lovely Afra Bain. Oh, she's so lovely and talented. You have to come see her in this. And she looks beautiful too. She's always beautiful. And Ethan Hova plays is a wonderful New York actor who I met doing Tamara. Plays. Well, I won't tell you who he plays.
That's right. Oh, there's a lot of secrets here. This is enticing. The less you tell us, the more we want to see it.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do here, because you never know who and what is behind a door in this play. And it is the most fun I have ever had, really. But it's hard because it's timing. It's a lot of timing, and you have to be really specific. You would be great at this stuff, too.
Call me. I'm sitting at home.
Nice. Call this guy.
Right.
I've seen him. He's hilarious.
I have a little game.
Oh, okay. I'm typically not good at games, but
well, that's great.
Take a drink.
That's great. Yeah, this is definitely a drinking game. What? Oh, that did it for you, really? Well, stay tuned. Because
a spit take.
Oh,
I always want to do a spit take.
Well, there you go. Just do it in that direction.
You're quick.
Oh, yes. Now, and we're going to see how quick you are with a game that I call Or.
Oh.
Which is, of course, a tribute to the show that you have coming up, titled Or, at Off the Wall Theater. I'm going to give you pairings of words.
Okay.
In other words, this or that. They may be related, they may not be. You must respond with the one of those 2 words or phrases that is most favorable to you. Permanis or pierogies?
Neither. Pierogies.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Miley Cyrus or a stomach virus?
Stomach virus.
Shaken or stirred?
Stirred.
Date with Bill Peduto or date with Rick Seaback?
Bill Peduto.
He's the mayor of Pittsburgh.
I know that.
Oh, that's your answer.
Yes. Are you offering this to me, Bill?
No,
Bill? I hope you're watching.
But now we know your politics. Sidney Poitier or Sidney Crosby?
Poitier.
Oh, Poitier, pardon me.
I don't know. How would you say it?
I always use the pois. Lady Gaga or Lady Elaine Fairchild? Pluto is a planet or Pluto is not a planet?
Oh, is that the thing when they made it?
Wow, I didn't know that planets were your hot button here. Allegheny or Monongahela?
Monongahela.
That's neither. Have another cocktail, Judy.
And I just came from therapy, so I don't know if I want to do that.
This is kind of like therapy.
I'm feeling like it is.
I'm giving you cocktails. This is better than therapy.
I know,
and I'm not charging you.
You're going to edit that out, right?
No, absolutely not.